Hello, Pickles. An excited Queen Bee here to tell you that Madruga Works have made a big announcement. They just dropped a planet-based bomb. Madruga are the creators of a very popular simulation games Planetbase and Dawn of Man, both of which left gamers wanting more and generated a huge following in the gaming world. 10 years after the launch of Planetbase, it's incredibly exciting to hear that Madruga Works are going back to finish what they've started. On Tuesday, 18th March, Madruga Works announced that 6 months ago they decided to go back to their origins and they began working on Planetbase 2 to expand the potential of the original game. This is going to send fans into a spin, hearing that as much as this is a sequel to the original Planetbase, Madruga described this new venture as also being Dawn of Man's spiritual successor. The theme changes, but the city builder, real-time strategy, and survival concept that we've come to love still remains. This means Madruga Works are taking a ton of super in-game features that they implemented in Dawn of Man that they know work great, like work areas, relative resource limits, real-time strategy style commands, and they'll be implementing them in the all-new upcoming Planetbase 2. Although development of Planetbase 2 is still very much in its infancy, Madruga Works have been great and confirmed a good deal of their core ideas for the games. These include real worlds. In Planetbase, the planets were inspired by real worlds of the solar system, but they stopped fairly short of developing that idea. In Planetbase 2, Madruga have upped the ante, adding more realistic twist that allows players to colonize real worlds. They're initially working on Mars, but they also talk about the Moon, Europa, and Titan. There's a tech tree. Instead of being able to just acquire tech like you could in Planetbase, Madruga Works are learning from Dawn of Man and are adding a proper tech tree to Planetbase 2. Where appropriate, they say players will also be able to research new technologies. Similar to Dawn of Man, there will also be a trading or bartering system to buy the right patents to use the technologies. Vehicles. Madruga Works have confirmed that there will be vehicles coming to Planetbase 2. They're working on the specifics, potentially adding rovers, mining vehicles, or propellant tankers, and they say that the vehicles will be instrumental to increasing the efficiency of your base. They boast complex product chains. Expanding on Planetbase mechanics for resource gathering and manufacturing, Madruga Works say that Planetbase 2 promises to allow players to mine in situ resources and go into more detail about what would be required to create a self-sustaining off-world manufacturing industry. I just kind of think of influence of Satisfactory. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but it's exciting. New power and water sources. Madruga basically state that Planetbase 2 we can expect more complex power and water mechanics. We'll have the ability to actively mine and melt the ice to produce water, build and maintain nuclear reactors, survey the planet, searching for the right area to put a geothermal plant, and much, much more. Now, Madruga say separate bases, they've always wanted to investigate this concept. For Planetbase 2, they want to enable the construction of separate bases and power grids. They say there's work to do to enable the player to control this from the gameplay, but their intention is to implement this for Planetbase 2. Now, if you enjoy real-time simulation features like multi-selection and direct commands from Dawn of Man, then fear not. They are coming to Planetbase 2. If you're a fan of Planetbase and Dawn of Man, then I'm sure you're going to be tickled pink to hear that Planetbase 2 is in the making. And if there is a Planetbase 2, then perhaps there's hope in the future for a Dawn of Man 2 also. Madruga will be publishing devlogs with regular updates on X and Blue Sky, and I promise to bring you more about what we hear. I really hope you've enjoyed this news flash, and let me know what you think by dropping a comment below. What would you like to see? And don't forget to like and sub to support the channel and the video. And until next time, guys, stay safe and take care.